What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Miami Dolphins and our home team. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Red! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. 60.
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Free inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Joey Sly set
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt. 19, Tiger. Come 19. Come 19.
To the air, Taylor. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he's gonna get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
From the red zone now. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Bisons finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bison start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Get it.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On the ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on. Drop 60. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Working now from the gun. Finds him on a slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him on the crossing route. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He brushed him off with ease. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Back to 60. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now. Warriors 70. Go.
Throwing off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Complete left side to Thomas. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs from the 37.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here's Taylor to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To Brian Thomas Jr. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4
coming up now. Throwing, Taylor. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12. And the Dolphins first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
70 Timberwolves, Dragon 60. Rangers, 70 Rangers, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Takes the second down snap. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down, Dolphins.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Called in left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready,
All set to go now from the 35.
7 o'clock, let's go. Go.
I'll throw it here on first. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Dropping back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Pioneer.
Again to throw on second. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready, ready.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Wk2. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, break.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
To the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. On the give, it's Tootin. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Evan Austin, 1st down.
Quick to the left, it's caught. Sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line.
That's another.
Working quickly here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
To the air, Taylor. Looking slant route, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st down and goal to go.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as He was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Bisons making a 1-score game before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
21, Bisons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go. Cougar 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, check that. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, Moses.
They'll run here from the gun. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Back to throw. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He rolls to his right. complete out to the right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second.
18, Viking 18.
Throwing on seconds. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Joey Sly is set
All
to kick
set for the
off.
kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. Kicks away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Back now, pressure coming. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Warriors 70, 79 Broncos.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout.
48-yard line.
Hurt. 1960 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Panther 11, Buffalo 18, 70 Rangers, go!
Here's Taylor. Sends this to the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
7 70 Lions, check. 18 Rattlers. Cup 19.
Taylor. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They got their own fumble. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And the Dolphins pick it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Dolphins piling it on going into halftime. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Joey Sly is set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Let's go. 18 top. 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. No. Ready up.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
19, Panther 60, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. 60 Bison.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All the left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Taylor now. He puts some juice on a deep throat. Touchdown. The Bison start the 2nd half with some needed points. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bisons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bisons 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
They'll come out throwing. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Bison's 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, right?
Here's Taylor to throw. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. Too quickly here.
By DJ Johnson. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now it's Taylor. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 25.
Turton gets it from the gun. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Derek Forrest on
Offense in the
tackle.
hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Completes beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard
Turton.
line.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bisons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Setting up to try the point after.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bisons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bison's 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Flag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go check, go check.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 32.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Second Pirate, second Pirate. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Second down pass play coming. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Here we go, set. Ready, set, ready.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line, no gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Okay,
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Pass 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
This time, looking to throw. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Lions.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that is a Dolphins first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. So first down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Cup 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Setting up to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36.
Look to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60. Ready. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd down from the gun. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again here with Tootin. A lot of space ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 33.
It's a pickup of 33 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down now. And dose of the hurry up here.
At the 34-yard line.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Viking 18, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw, Taylor. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready.
To the air, Taylor. Pulls it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Working quickly here.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
He was taken down by Quan Martin. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Ready, break. Buffalo 18. Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Third and long for him here. Headed out right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here's Wyatt. Get up. Bronco 80. Three. Go.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. Dolphins moments away from a 2-0 start.
Ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Come on. Set.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They've got a man in motion.
Three.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Stretch the eagle. Top left.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Here we go.
4th down, pass coming. Flush out to his left. He's going to run for it. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Austin.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.